Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second day of the Informal ECOFIN meeting in Warsaw. As you know, yesterday we had really packed agenda. We were discussing with ministers of finance, I believe, the most pressing issues for global and European economy. Of course, we were discussing the macroeconomic impact of trade and tariffs. I just like to say once again that we fully support European Commission in its negotiation with United States. We believe that we need to show unity in these challenging times. Today, our discussion will focus on what I believe is the most pressing issue right now in Europe, and it's, of course, security and funding of defense. As you know, we do welcome the European Commission rearm proposal with up to 150 billion of loans and some further flexibility in EU fiscal rules. Together with my colleagues, we will discuss this proposal and further steps that could be taken to improve the security of Europe. Polish presidency has commissioned a special report that was prepared for us by well-known Brussels think tank Bruegel, and in this report there are some further recommendations that we will discuss with ministers today. We do understand that it's time for Europe to take steps to improve its security, to take more responsibility for our own security in Europe. And as you know, the motto of Polish presidency is Security Europe. And therefore, I'm really glad that we can discuss this important subject here in Warsaw.
Minister, you talked about the special paper that you from Bruegel. So the idea is that there would be a European defense mechanism. What is the main advantage of this, especially looking at strategic enablers? Why do we need this?
We will discuss this paper today with ministers of finance, so it would be slightly premature for me to judge. As a presidency, we act as an honest broker, and therefore I'm really curious. I would like to hear my colleagues' opinion about the proposals that are presented in this report. But as I'd like to underline that today we will focus on the European Commission proposal, as it's absolutely clear for us that it's a very important step into the good direction. This 150 billion euro of loans can make a difference in financing defense needs in Europe. We need to build a strong European defense industry, and I hope that thanks to that proposal of European Commission, we will make Europe safer.
Minister, you say you're an honest broker, but you must have a personal opinion. What do you think should happen? Should there be a common European defense fund and therefore common European debt when it comes to defense?
As I said, it would be slightly premature for me to express that, as I really take care about this presidency being honest broker, taking into account the views of different member states. And it's not a secret that some countries are more willing to participate in some tools, more willing than others. And our job is to find a good compromise, to find a good solution that would serve all of us.
So Poland is a country that is more willing to have this mechanism?
Of course, that Poland is a country that is willing to take all steps that are necessary to improve our security. It's not a coincidence that we are spending 4.7% of our GDP on defense, which is the highest number within all NATO. And we are really happy also that other member states decided to increase their spending on defense. So to reply to your question, yes, Poland is interested in all solutions that could improve European security. Thank you for that, and I will answer to the rest of your questions during press conference. Thank you very much.